Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's always so lovely to meet you here. So today we're doing an energy reading for my subs. I decided to split the videos up. So the readings, just the brief readings, will be available here on my YouTube channel, and for the full video along with some extras like some PDFs and just some enlightening materials that is available to my Patreon members only. So if you would like to become a Patreon member, the link is in the description box below, and that's where pretty much I will have all of the extras and the goodies and the behind the scenes and literature available. Okay, so then that way the messages that I'm giving, the gems that I'm dropping, I'll also be able to back that up so you can continue your growth process in addition to listening to my videos. Okay, so this video is for Saturday, December 13th, and the waning crescent moon is in Sagittarius. Now, this reading will help to prepare for tomorrow, where the new moon will be in Sagittarius, and that video is available on this channel and on Patreon as well. Okay, so we're just going to get straight to the reading and understand how a Sagittarius reacts. Okay, our moon sign is our emotions, and so if you don't know, pretty much the moon changes into a sign for 2 days. And so if you are experiencing shifting of emotions, or if you know somebody and you like they change, they act different every other couple days, that's pretty much why. Everything gets connected, and when the planetary bodies move, it literally affects everything. Okay, so the card reading is what should we be preparing for? Okay, when it comes to, excuse me, let's go with this card deck. When it comes to the waning crescent moon in Sagittarius, what should we prepare for? What should we prepare for the waning crescent moon in Sagittarius? Alright, what should we prepare for? Okay, so just right off, I'm feeling a need to express, to be in a decisive energy. Sagittarius move forward. They are very optimistic, very free-spirited in their approach. They don't like to be held down. And so when you think about that, it's like, how can you move forward with what it is that you desire? Okay, so let's see what energies come out. Okay, so we have 3 energies that come out. The first one says, to make a decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it. So when we think about that, instead of just blowing in the wind, instead of having a broad perspective, like narrowing that down a little bit so that you can just hit the ground running. And so it's important for us to understand what is our spiritual purpose. Okay, seek the kingdom first and everything else shall follow. Okay, and what is it that we supposed to fulfill? Now, I do life path readings. I also just help with enlightening spiritual conversations and things like that, just to awaken things that you are already feeling, but it haven't been explained to you in its entirety. Okay, so the next one says, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dream and desires, and don't compromise. And the last card says, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask your angels to guide and help and comfort you during this time. So it's really important that we understand that we have an angelic army that is available to us all day, every day. And when we are in that space of understanding that we have divine guidance at our fingertips, then we understand that life is not as hard as we make it seem. Okay, so what is it that you desire, and think about what decision get you closer to what it is that you really feel inside. What are your natural gifts, and how can you align yourself, your life, to look the way that you want it to look? Okay, and at the bottom of the deck it says, I am leading you towards the answers to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps. I am communicating with you through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So those intuitive nudges that you receive within, there is a reason for that, okay? And to be able to dissect that, to see what the meaning is. A lot of our experiences that happen to us in life is esoteric. And if you don't understand the hidden realms of how things work behind closed doors spiritually, then it'll go over your head, okay? So the next question is, okay, how will this moon placement affect you? How would this, what are you preparing for? Okay, that's the first question. So you understanding that even though conditions aren't favorable right now, you deserve the best, okay? And it's important for you to reach for the stars and everything that you do, and don't compromise. And for you to, it's preparing for you to understand what your divine purpose is, why you are here. Okay, so how would this affect you? Okay, now let's understand, how is this moon placement going to affect us? Okay. How is the moon placement for December 13th? The waning crescent moon in Sagittarius. How will this affect us? How will this affect us? Waning crescent moon in Sagittarius, December 13th. All right, there we go. How will this affect us? Okay. So the first card that come out, it says strength and mountain. The second card that come out, it said well and breach. Now think about that, being so resilient and strong, climbing that mountain, taking those steps to higher heights of where you're supposed to be, understanding what your divine purpose, is, okay? And being diligent enough to climb that ladder to find out where it is that you're supposed to be, you know, reaching for the stars. Because when you think about a mountain, you know, this mountain is really high. It's going to take some time to climb this mountain. And also, you know, compared to this card where you're reaching up to the stars, it seems difficult to grasp. However, it is doable. Okay, you need the right type of tools, you need the right strategy, you need the right teamwork. Now, having divine guidance and favor on your side, you're able to climb these mountains, you know, energetically, emotionally, okay? And you're gonna find what it is that you seek in this world. And also breach, okay? Think of like how this well feels now that you were able to find out what it is that he is able to do in his life, and walking in your purpose. And so walking in your purpose makes you feel like this. It's a relief, it's a breach, it's like free willy, Okay, you're doing backwards flips. It feels so good. You're feeling free. And this is also represents of how a Sagittarius move. Okay, they enjoy their freedom, freedom to be, freedom to do, and everything. Very extroverted and things like that. Walking in a direction in which you desire. Okay, so that's that energy. Now, what is the ultimate lesson to learn? Why are we here? What is the ultimate lesson to learn on this day? What is the ultimate lesson to learn on this day? What is the ultimate lesson to learn on this day? What is the ultimate lesson to learn on this day? What is the ultimate lesson to learn on this day? The waning crescent moon in Sagittarius. What is the ultimate lesson to learn? All right. Look at these. Both of these. The first thing that comes out is the light and the fire and the passion. Look at all this passion. Okay, being spiritually protected. As I look at the bubble, being spiritually protected, moving forward in passion, shining your light in a way in which you are supposed to do, creating. Like, continue, look at this individual as yourself and look at the power that's already in your hands. You already have the light within you, and it's about aligning yourself and understanding what your divine purpose is so that you are able to move forward in a very passionate way. And please do not forget that you deserve the best. So reach for the stars and don't compromise at all. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we have 1111 messages and angel numbers. Okay, what numbers are you seeing on a regular basis? Okay, what numbers come out to you when you look at your phone, the time, the battery percentage. When you go outside, you look at the weather that's in your car. You pass a billboard. What numbers are standing out to you? For those who play the lottery, what lottery numbers are you compelled to move? To play? Okay, that is angel communication. And when you break those numbers down, numbers is frequency. So that is an angelic message in itself. If you are moved to anything where it comes to numbers as vibrations, okay? And when you know that you are called to action, when you see these numbers, you are called to action to do something with the numbers, but you don't realize that that is communication for you, for a higher life purpose, for your spiritual purpose, okay? So just keep that in mind the next time you see some numbers and synchronicities. It's an omen, all right? Now, what is the possible outcome? Let's get the affirmation cards. What is the possible outcome? What is the possible outcome? Okay. What is the possible outcome? What is the possible outcome? Okay. And let's get one for an affirmation. We have 2 quotes to meditate on. Let's get an affirmation. There we go. All right. So the first card that comes out, it says, it is easy to find fault of others, hard to see one's own. One sifts the faults of others like chaff, but covers up one's own as a crafty cheater covers up a throw. So it's important for us to understand where we are deceiving ourselves and where we are deceiving others. Even though, so it says it is easy to see others, the fault of others. So it's easy to point the blame. It's easy to see where someone else is doing something wrong, and hard to recognize where we play our part in that, you know, commotion or whatever. And so it's important to keep that in mind too. Okay, so if you are moved to if you're triggered and then you want to speak harshly about somebody or about something, just understand that that energy that you put out is the energy that you will get back. Okay, and so the next quote says, overcome anger by non-anger, overcome evil by good, overcome the misery by giving, and overcome a liar by telling the truth. Okay, so you have the power to change the energy, and you have to make that decision, which way takes you closer to your divine purpose and which way takes you away from it. Okay, so another quote, it says, wisdom arises through effort. Wisdom disappears through lack of effort. Knowing this twofold path of growth and decline, one should arrange oneself such that wisdom increases. Exactly. So in order for your wisdom to increase, you have to put that effort into there. You have to challenge yourself. So on this day, you will be triggered, okay? You'll be triggered to act out of anger, to act out of irritation. But how do you challenge that energy? By making the effort, you know, and understanding that we are to arrange ourselves so that our wisdom increases and not decrease. So we have a affirmation, and it says, I am worthy of love and I choose to love myself. I am worthy of love and I choose to love myself. And the reason for this is because when we give ourselves the love that we need, that we crave in, and then we understand that once we all the love that we give out, once we look at ourselves and we align that love to ourselves, then we grow. We grow when we show compassion and patience with ourselves, then we actually grow. Just picture you as an adult and your younger self as a child, and just reach over and grab your hand, grab your younger self hand, figuratively speaking, and hold a hand close as you would your child or your younger sibling or a niece or nephew or anything like that, and just hold on to it and just be like, I got you. I'm gonna love on you, okay? Whatever damage has been done in your life, I am going to love on you, okay? Because one thing about Sagittarius is they are not really affectionate. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind too. So you may not really want to be like affectionate, touchy-feely on this day. Now let's get one more card of what the possible outcome will be. Possible outcome for this day. Possible outcome for this day. I need to shuffle one more. Possible outcome for this day. Moon and Sagittarius, December 13th. Okay. All right. One thing to be mindful of, something that can occur is falsehood, and from people with false intentions, people who are wearing a mask and coming in fast with it. These people may be really crafty on this day and coming in to disturb your peace. And so when it comes to this, it's important to understand, to stay aligned, and to practice, to put effort into speaking what it is that you need to say, but without doing it harshly. And we have the King of Swords, and it's like rushing in with communication. And then we also have the Ten of Cups, in reverse. And so this energy right here, and also we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, looking at this individual. Okay. This is not good energy right here. And when this is not good energy, look at this right here. It's just the cards on the deck. It leaves you, it takes you back to a place when you were younger, and there was a lot of confusion, and there was a lot of turmoil. And so the for whoever this is for, it's going to be something that tests you on this day. And it's important that you keep what I'm saying in mind, and understanding that the moon energy is in Sagittarius in this moment, and it's preparing you for great change. And so how are you going to take this message and prepare yourself for what's to come? Okay, one more message. And your affirmation is, I am worthy of love, and I choose to love myself. Exactly. Looking out to greater possibilities. Watching what doesn't serve you walk away from you and leave you. And allowing it to be. Because when you ask for things to be removed, understand that it will be done. Okay? And then right here we have the Sun card. The sun is out. Everything to look forward to once you allow what doesn't serve you to leave. Okay? The sun is shining in this area as well. Okay? All right. Yeah. Yep. Money looking good. Blessings looking good. Okay? So allow your blessings to come in. Strip off the old and allow the new to come in. And so this is pretty much it for this. If you want to get the PDFs, everything is customized to my daily readings. So if you want to get all that information, the link to the Patreon is in the description box, and you can meet us over there in the VIP section. So talk to you later. Bye.